Oh, actually, I should update the stream title. This isn't Map Game Monday on a Monday. It's Map Game Monday on a Wednesday. Not a Thursday. There we go. That's a better title. Hello and welcome, by the way. We're picking up our Elder Scrolls Universalis game, and I was looking at the unlawful territory, and it's just the colony stuff again. So Hjalmark has this colony. And I think this is the one from the Pale. No, they finished it. Is it this? Yeah, somehow I guess this stuff over here counts as part of the Pale. Seems like this should... Oh, they abandoned it. Winterhold totally had a colony right there, you know? What's all 376, 168, 75. If I could trap them here, the Chitin province, that would be okay. Can I ask these guys to join the Empire? It sure looks like I could. Oh, that'll be funny. Anyway, we are... chillin'. We're not at war. We should be at war. We got plenty of manpower. We got a whole bunch of vassals who've had the chance to reconstruct themselves. Our greatest enemy, Night Hollow clan, is at war. But we don't have any of the really good CVs to use on them, which kind of sucks. And we apparently lost all of our claims that we had spied on down there, so are we building a spy network? We sure are. Sadly, they are not a rival, so we don't get the good stuff. I think maybe that's one of the next things we need to work on, is just getting that done. We are listening to Midnight Anima, as we often do on these streams. So yeah, conniving my way underground seems like something I want to do, but I also wouldn't mind doing some more of this kind of stuff and popping Imperial provinces back into the Empire. This is Alftan sees that, huh? Can we go to war with them? Broken Limb Camp. That's those guys. That's okay. Reintegrate into the Empire. You know, that seems like a good idea, and that also gets us to war with Kagalfar, who is this little 3-province guy down here. Yeah. If we had Alftand, well, maybe I should just kill Alftand. Because if I killed them, I could just pop them out as like an OPM somewhere in the Empire. Remind me next time I have a bunch of territories to do the concentrate stuff into my domain click. I should do that. And Lord, I need to get to war with Ralbthar. Mizuncha left. That's, this guy, right? Yeah, hold on. What does he have claims on, or cores on, or what? Yeah, I don't care about the Stone Hills core. He's got Ralthar cores. So the Mizunchlift Gatehouse, and I bet that connects to Mizunchlift. Where's Mizunchlift? Here? Oh no, it's this great lift province that Stone Hills owns. Interesting, that could be pretty good. Like, we start this war. Maybe they can seize it while we're at war? I don't know. That sounds like an interesting thing to try doing. I want to stay away from fighting these guys if I can. They're crazy. They're cray-cray. And we could go to war with Solstheim. I got a core over here. Let's see how our heat map looks. Like, how much do people hate us? So there are a couple guys that really don't like us. I think they're mad because of what we did to their buddies here. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's unmothball this fleet. I think the first thing we're going to do is make sure our trade fleet has an admiral. I think trade fleets benefit from some of the other stuff. Let's get this army over here. Okay, Riften really likes us now, so let's get out of that. Have I clicked the Golden Age button? I can't click the Golden Age button. Well, that's okay. I own 3 provinces that are not Nordic? Crags Lane, High Frong, and Steam Crag. Oh, over here. The colony stuff. I don't think I can do it, but I want to... What? Can I seize from them? Actually, hold on. Iverstad. I could seize a province from them. Can I seize, like, Nilheim or Lake Gear? What was this little province? German's Hall. You're like, what are you thinking, Elizabeth? Look, I want to try to get have an actual snow elf state that just stays as part of the Empire for forever. Because I think it'd be kind of funny. I think we take German's Hall. Let's try this. We've only played for like 2 days or something, so we got plenty of stuff. Let's seize land. Silgrad is my vassal. Oh yeah, that little guy. And now I can pop out Pinkstead. So now, the Nordic Empire has a snow elf state in it, and if they ever get enough dev in this province, I'll turn them into like a free city or something. Cool. So the Nordic Empire has giants, Dwemer, snow elves, Nords, culture map. Do you have like Atmorans or anything in here too? Well, I guess we did have Atmorans, they wouldn't have their own state. That's probably a true fact. Yeah. Okay, well, we got that done. Let's check these guys, how they doing. They've got 19 dev. If you guys get up a little more, I'll be happy to make you a city-state. Two, 3, 2, 1, and the other army has who? Ah, the consort. Yeah, she's a boss. She's as bad as you. Maybe even, you know what? I think we'll send both armies here. Our continental dudes can deal with the continental enemies, which is just like Starcat's 4 provinces. Big whoop. And the Skulls will betray us. That's okay. We'll leave them alone for now. We'll beat them up, you know, punch them and move on with our lives. Okay, sorry, I just had to check something, man. I got notifications popping up and all that jazz. You know, true fact, I don't actually mind. Sorry, why is... Because they're marching? There we go. I don't actually mind all that much. Some of the shenanigans, like the Pale colonizing, like, yeah, that's alright. I'm okay with that. Ultimately, what they're doing there is going to benefit me anyway. I don't know that 0.37 is high enough to justify the expense here. Wine seems like a pretty common thing, so I don't think we would get the trading in wine bonus. But those 3 at over 500 each, we'll take those. That's a lot of extra manpower. And with the way I'm attritioning my army away, I need the bodies. Excuse me. Okay, that's just Silgrad being a silly Billy. What do we got here? Can purchase an ability. I don't think the colonial range thing gets me anything right now. Because it's not like I'm going to go colonize Atmora. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this, because we're focusing our colonization down in here. Like, if you guys want to, like, settle in Kronvanger, that's okay with me. Like, I will happily trap you there. Where am I calling this set? Oh, here. Okay. Well, I do appreciate that we've trapped these guys here in a place where they apparently just had a gobsmacking amount of dev. I think some silly stuff happened and I ended up like clicking over to them and setting their dev higher, and that's okay. It'd be kind of cool to release an ogre state. Can I do that? No. Does the ogre gathering exist already somewhere? Oh, what am I doing? F. Ogre. No, they don't. Because I think it'd be kind of fun in the Empire to expand into all like different little random states and stuff. Like if I could finagle a way to pop out a dragon state, like I think that'd be kind of funny. Can I do that actually? If I come over here and I talk to them. Oh, okay. Never mind that plan. We'll think about finagling that later. For now, I got 8 heavies going over here to Frostmoth. Let's go, baby. Now, I am kind of mad that I can't recruit a single brigand regiment, so what can I do to give them some land? They just don't have a high enough influence. Can I make their influence higher? Oh, am I doing this? Am I talking to Nibene? I'm not sure why they want us to talk to Nibene, but okay, we are. So that'll bump itself up eventually. How much we got left to go? We got plenty of room, plenty of time. But if I can get this area under control, which I'm very nearly about to do. In fact, where's my trade ships? We should probably put these guys in port. Alright, I say we go ahead and start this thing. I got a core here, and we get to beat up a bunch of people, and it's all good. All good? It's all good. Now, Giant's Coast here is like a sea giant government. I wouldn't mind adding sea giants to the Empire as a thing. Probably, at some point. We'll do that. We'll also probably add, like, these 3 provinces for the vampires to live in. Or maybe just give them these 2 little rocks out in the ocean. Like, have fun, guys. Are they still at war? Yeah, they're winning it. Good luck. Good luck. Mission fulfilled somewhere. $10% more sailors, just for having built some boats. I mean, seems like a good deal. Especially because I don't like sailors as a mechanic. Thane is currently employed. Well, that's a Thane. Let's employ him and do that click. 10% more fort defense, I'll take that. 25 provinces with ramparts. What does that get us? Free garrison size. Okay. Alright, well that's something we can think about. We'll swap back to our other guy here in a second. Go ahead and state that up. I saw Whiterun's army like down here somewhere. I don't know what they were doing. Yeah, I'm thinking about stealing that province. Oh, should I be building galleys instead of heavies? Is this inland sea? No, it's just coast. This is in... Oh, I guess this is all inland sea, huh? Yeah. Well, shoot, maybe we should have been building galleys. They're cheap. And if they're more effective, that's kind of a... That's a no-brainer. Let me... Actually, get my PNG tuber up. Hello, Erica. Hello. Three heavies from Soul's Time. Where are they headed? Down here? We snipe that. That would be pretty good. Are they going? Nowhere, I guess. Yeah, a bunch of trade ships came in. We're still winning this, and I don't see them bringing another fleet around. We won a naval engagement, and we sunk a heavy. How about that? I mean, my fleets are all beat to heck, but... Can't have everything. Maybe we should actually put into port over here. Spending a couple months getting healed up seems to make more sense to me than some of the alternatives. One more month and then we'll come out. Did we just fulfill? Expand local marketplaces, and we get 10% trade power. Wow, dude. Talk about stacking some bonuses. Yeah, you come on back, buddy. You're half the price of that other guy. So I need you on my team. Why am I at 8 out of 6 diplo relationships? Is this military accesses or something? For a host. Yeah, alright. And you know what? I was talking about how I want, like, Atmorans in the Empire. This is an actual Atmoran state down here. Oh, they're coming our way. There's an institution that's happening, so let's grab the institution, dude. You have Empire? You're a mage. No. You're a Molig Ball Worshipper Vampire. Alright. Buddy, I don't mind the vampire part, but this whole Molig Ball thing, gone too far. Get over here in time? Well, not exactly, but good enough. You know what? Whatever. We'll keep them. If they get sunk, they get sunk. That's okay. Okay. We've expanded the workshops. 5 provinces of textile. I don't think we can build those yet. I am mercantilism. Well, we got a long way to go to get there. They should just make their stand at Chardak. Nah, we're never gonna get there. Let's go back. These poor guys are never going. They're never getting anything going, man. Trade good is stone. We don't actually know what the trade good here is, huh? Could be a lot of stuff. Ninja Weasel, I have good news for you. There are no Thalmor. There's also no Thalmor yet, either. So, if we do what we're supposed to do here, we will prevent both from ever existing. How does that sound? Also, I did a real silly thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna see if we prevent the Falmer from existing by having a snow elf country on the map. So I forced Iverstead to give me this one province here, so all the snow elves in the world can come live on the little tiny island in Lake Gear, right here. This is now the snow elf paradise. See, my Nords aren't completely evil. Completely evil. Okay, we got that improving with Nibene done. Let's pull this guy back, because we don't need to be improving with them anymore. And let's actually get in here and improve with my the guys I forced to be my vassal, because they're grumpy. We should help them stop being grumpy. We're at war with the Island Boys again. So Solstheim, Starcad, and who else? Oh, the other guys on Solstheim. So the Skulls and the Dwemer. So these two countries that exist only because we made them exist went to war with me. Come on. Come on. Hey, dude picked up siege specialist. That's nice. Considering that he's about to sit on a siege. I like how the whole Falmer plan was like, what if we dissolve reality? Hey guys, what if we dissolved reality? Yeah, that's a good plan. Then we can go back to the way life was before reality existed, and then we can get tricked into the next universal cycle by Lorcan, as he does the same thing he's done for like 75,000 universes. Good plan, everybody. Good plan. We're actually winning naval battles, much to my surprise, instead of just getting our fleet sunk. It's a crazy thought, I know. So it looks like Volkihar lost their independence war. Suckers. Why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? Why is this assault not... Oh, there he is. It's going now. It's progressing. Alright. Can we catch him here? Where's they going? High point? Let's go to high point. lost our adventurer. Oh, you know, the spy network dude sounds really good. It's a Nordic Nord. Spy network strength. We'll take that. Oh, right, they won't give it to me because it is my core and it's their capital. That's where Blizzard Rest is. It's that, and that's in the Empire, right? Looks like it's in the Empire. Yeah, let's make Starcad give up some of this stuff that used to belong to the Night Hollow clan. And then we'll declare war on the Night Hollow clan to take it. Good enough. Job's a good one. I got my core. We will save these people from the Marat cult. That freed up the relationship I used to have with these guys so that I'm not stuck with it anymore. So we can reform it if we want. Where's Yul? Oh, Yul is way out there, huh? Okay. Look at our trade. What makes sense here? I don't think we have enough trade power for anything to make sense, so yeah, just transfer some trade away from people that'll get my money. Because I think that arrow sends it down here, and I am never at war with these guys, so that seems like a plan. Alright. Cool. So we should get a CB on the Night Hollow clan at the end of the month. And that, my friends, just what the doctor ordered. You gonna go back out to do your job? Okay, so now if we're gonna go to war with the Night Hollow clan. Is that who I want to go to war with? I guess that's my first question. Is that who I want to go to war with? Fort Dawnguard. Hey, I remember that that DLC. So Forohast and Quay. Quay. You know, that war makes a whole lot of sense. That probably makes more sense than my stupid vampire war I want to fight. So what happened to all those claims I had down here? I guess they expired, huh? Yeah. Kind of a bummer. Let me save Alftan for last. Fabricate on Mistgloom? Or... Well, there's a fort here. Darkbloom's got the most dev. I think we do this on Arkfan Pass, because there's a fort there. And if we take a fort, then they have one less fort for us to have to siege later. So let me get my army home. I like how these guys all have the old color, not the new color. Since my last government change. That's actually kind of a neat thing. Let's try this, let's save. And let's try this move. I think this would be really funny if we can do it. So Rift 10. Let's seize Lost Tongue. Hey, they're not that mad at me. Now, can I pop out Rifton, or the other Riften from this? No. Alright. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Is there no dragon country? What if I go to the wiki? The wiki will be of assistance. Nobody tell Orange Joker. I'm going to wikis. I'm doing it now. I'm doing it live. Elder Scrolls Universalis. Dragon. Okay, the wiki just like hung. Alright, we're gonna reload. I may do some console shenanigans at some point, but we're not ready for that yet. Was this the save I just made? Yes. Let's load that up. Because I do see there is the Dragon Cult nation, but that's an Atmoran state, which no longer exists. Well, we're doing lots of silly stuff. I should get a checklist of all the cultures in the game. Put that together, and then as I'm growing the empire, get a state that's each culture. This would be funny. State interactions available, yada yada yada. Alright. Labyrinthines like, we just want to survive here. Poor Ralbthar. They're a mess. Where's my transport fleet at? Oh, it's still grabbing those guys. I guess we'll let that happen. And while that's happening, I will get over here on the wiki. Cultures. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty good list of cultures. It's not complete. Or maybe it is, and I'm just... Yeah, okay, it doesn't have the subdivisions on the big table, but they're in the little table. Oh, there's a centaur culture. We should make sure we get that. Centaurs would be cool. Like, how exactly does centaur infantry work, man? Think about it. Think about it. Lamian, Lamethit, Minotaurs. Yeah, there's lots of cool stuff here. Let's see. Giants hate me. That's okay. Let's see. Dragon. One province in Valenwood, 2 in Elsewhere, 7 in Skyrim, 1 in Atmora, spawned via dragon sighting event. Related events, form Dragon Nation. Huh. Okay, well if I type Dragon Nation, do I get like a cool thing? List of formable nations, okay. Dragon. Doesn't show up. Oh, it's all hidden in... Okay, it's all hidden. There's a nation for Tamriel. There's a Cyrodiilic Empire. Primary culture Imperial. I guess we'll never form that. Aliads, the Alessian Empire, the Alessian Order. Heartlands, the Jarrell Mountains. Okay, we're never going to find what I'm looking for here if I just keep clicking through this. There's too many. They should have just made a big table. Let's see, Atmoran, Dragon Cult, Religion Dragon Cult, one of Atmoran Glacial, or Dragon. So does it need... What is the minimum to get that? Huh. Okay, well, that's not really getting me what I need, so I guess we're moving on with our lives. Too bad I can't have multiple spies working on them. I love that this exists. I love that there's just this little tiny country down here named Pingstead. That's a single island. It's in the Empire. That's so funny to me. Skulls want to get back in my sphere? Okay. You know, we're actually going to do this. And then this. Check this out, man. We converted this province from being Nords back to Dwemer just so we could build this stupid fort. Which is like the 40th fort that's ever forted, man. Nobody will take this province like when I get done with it. It'll be great. Do enough pass. Yeah, I'll take the hostile movement speed. That'll help secure our flank. Oh, what about the decision to reduce inflation? Because our inflation is getting kind of high, right? 6%. Okay. We can wait a minute and then do that. Take Arczand Pass. All right. Well, I think we got our war goal here. What about Midnight Barrow? Or Arczand Passes. Where's Midnight Barrow? Why on earth do I have a claim over there? Now we'll do the Arczand Pass as our CV. And can we get down to here? Nope, it won't let me. Won't let me get over here? Gosh darn Emperor, guys. We should probably come over here so we can fight the Volkahar fleet if it shows up. How are these guys affording 12 heavies? Okay, we'll get this. And then somebody somewhere will get us the, yeah, Gloom Reach, the way down into the underground. I wish there was a quick way down into the tunnels. I wanna take this, give it to Solitude, so Solitude can never lose this again. Do I need to actually improve with these idiots right here? The 6 Rhine clan or something? Like, they're really into melons, what can I say? Okay, somebody can deal with those Kinds Grove peasants. It probably won't be me. Going to the Raven Coast? Okay, we'll put into port there. Have we taken this? We took that. Okay, let's go over to this fort. It wants to let me move there, but then I can't. So that all stinks. Okay, well, let's just start marching down here. Get some work done. No, instead of that, we are going to spend that money on reducing inflation. Because we could click there, 105 points for one. So that puts like, yeah, you know what? If I had a button to buy 200 dip for 2,000 bucks, I'd probably click that button. And the button I'm looking for, here it is, does that. Boom. And we still got plenty of cash. I think we squished their trade fleets. Nice, Raubthar. Sheesh, Raubthar. Way to go, Raubthar. I think somehow we're out heavying them. This is going surprisingly better than I expected. Oh my gosh, if we break them here, they may never quite recover from it. You know, it's not unlikely that they're just kind of basking on the fleet size that they built when they were a large independent power. Basking? Coasting. We sunk 6 of their heavies. I lost 1 heavy. I lost 1 whole heavy. Dudes, we just broke them. And I've raised like a little merc army. I guess not. I thought there was one named like Small Mercenary Army, but I don't see him here. Yeah, let's get here with our troops. I'll actually put into port here for the moment. Kind of rough being out this far from home. Tactics bonus, we'll take that. I forget what we saw when we looked at that, but it was pretty good. Next Miltech level looks sick. More morale? Yes, please. Oh, we need to get our transports over here, too. You guys zip over here. Because I think in this war, I might push my luck and see if I can't make the Volkahar lose some of these islands. What trade stuff is out here that they're benefiting from? Are there like estuaries? Yeah, somehow this is a port, even though this is an island where nobody lives in the actual game. I actually meant to... Oh wait, am I on that? Oh, I am. This is one of those weird places. Okay. The positioning on these islands is wrong. Well, the sooner I don't have to fight a war over there anymore, the better. So I never have to look at that again. Only one guy here. I'm gonna turn on forced march. And we're gonna go splatter these guys. $1,000 fresh bucks right into my pocket. Isn't that nice? I think that's pretty nice. Ah, they're still super mad. We did? Oh, right. That's because we have these random cores over here. I don't think we need to be in any rush. Yeah, they just wrecked them. So where are they running to, I wonder? Just how far are these guys going to shatter? Pretty far, looks like. Alright, so you just come on back. Rorikstead, you're just colonizing, I bet, aren't you, bud? Yeah, right there. Jinsuki. Alright, cool. We can use some eggs. Why not? Eggs are good for you. Eggs have kept a lot of people alive. See, chickens turn bugs into eggs, and then we can eat the eggs, because you're not really supposed to be eating the chitin that's in bugs. It's like a circle of life thing. Excuse me. Right, you love to see Nordic Dwemer. The end of the Peasant War. Begun the Peasant War has. I'll never do that again, sorry. Now, will other people come help me fight this? Because we'll lose if they don't. And I'll go ahead and just say it, like, I am okay with losing some ships and stuff. Yeah, our fleet's starting to break. Anybody else coming? No, you're just sitting in port. You're nowhere near me. Alright, well, I'm done trying to save you guys. And win some wars. So I'm just going to do this. See, y'all should have come to help me. If I'd had your heavy, we probably could have won. Even got a decent admiral and everything. Ugh. And of course we get there as soon as the battle ends. Yeah, you may be gonna... No. Well, we can sure ask Alftan for access. They kind of like us from all those years when they were part of the Empire. And part of our Empire in particular. Don't even care, man. Don't even care. Just shatter to wherever. Okay, we got access into Alftan. Alright, I don't know why we have access to that tower, but we sure do. And that's okay with me. Here, both you guys. Come on down here. Time to invade the underground is once again upon us. Think we can sneak this while they're while they're fighting here? We are not sneaking that while they're fighting. You stop. You put into port. Because of course they're faster than we are. Hold on. Here, let's do this. That's a lot of transports and stuff to lose. Like if we lose the trade ship that, or either of these heavies, like it's not that big of a deal. Okay, That's fine. Do I have that CB on these guys? Oh, we're already at war with the Volkahar. Well, use those guys to fight that war while all this other stuff is going on. Oh yeah, where was your fleet when I needed you, huh? I'm gonna transport fleet out of here. Bring it around to like there. Nope, stay on. Hug the coast, bro. Or don't hug the coast. Put it in port right here. Alright, let's put the diet once. Daggerfall, no. Build a temple in Candy Crush, okay. I'm surprised we don't have a temple in Candy Crush, but I'm happy to build one. Okay, so these guys are getting ready to do like teleporty magic, which is always fun and silly to watch. Sure, build the giant vault some more. I think that that enemy stack had come over to siege the freaking giant vault. Like, come on, dudes. Why on earth does Whiterun have its army here? Yeah, go ahead and siege that down. Alright. We're fighting so many wars. Giant's Coast and Secunda's Kiss. Which one's Secunda's Kiss? That one! Which Riverwood has taken over. Huh! I see some shenanigans we can pull right there. Oh shoot! They sniped Solitude, the gate. Can I just march down here now? Oh, I can. We're doing it live. And my other troops ought to just magically appear here. Well, I thought our army would be coming down here, but apparently not. Where are you two at? I told you to come down here. Yeah, why did you stop? I don't think we need the access through Alftand anymore. Now that our army's down here, we're probably just going to try to go on a rampage of some kind. The more of these nerds we fight, the better off we are. An influence state of the Night Hollow clan. Okay, an influence supported by the Scraps. Like, I think we're going to do some bad things. I think we're going to do some real bad things down here. Who's the leader of the Night Hollows? I don't want to see any of your boys, Naspia. They're not old enough to know what awful, no, terrible things I can do to them. Alright, well, we made some people happy by building a temple in Candy Crush. I thought that was Ralbthar. It is not Ralbthar. Okay. What did Reach do? Oh, I see. Reach is like eating their neighbors, huh? Well, that's good. That's good for us, anyway. Maybe not, like, objectively a good thing, but, like, in terms of what we got going on, that's pretty good. Screw it, we're building it. I might just build manufactories everywhere just because I can. Okay, just closing some browser tabs. Alright. This needs to go to Hjalmark. This needs to go to Hjalmark. Just like that. Okay, they're going to take that for me. That whole Kindred the Embrace show was a hoot, man. I have no idea what that means and who that is. Funny how much trouble this is to, like, break into this place. I think this whole knot of territory I'm going to give to Solitude. Go. You guys just come on over here. In fact, we're just going to make one fleet that does all of our stuff right now. Oh, we're pretty far ahead of time on tech. I should probably save points. What are we going to do? We should do a military group, probably? Let's see. Colonial empires resist poison. Whoops. Oh, I'd like to get religious too, though. Because that would give us Deus Vult, and then we just have an excuse to go to war with everybody all the time. I think we're going to do restoration next. It's just got some nice stuff. It's a mill group that gives us diplomatic things. Okay, Solitude now has that. Excuse me. Oh, we can see the stuff over here in, like, the, what's this, the Deadlands, right? No, this is Oblivion. So then... this one is the Deadlands? Yeah. Cool. I think we're going to fight up here. Like, we're going to mess around this underground stuff, then we're going to go up to Rostria and just absolutely obliterate everybody. So not a lot to do while we're just sitting here waiting on forts to fall. Alright, well that's looking good. Might as well send them in. They got 30,000 manpower. Oh, we're not unpaused. There we go. Akavir. Oh, we're starting to get... Yeah, we got visibility in Akavir now. I like it. The visibility is really crunchy in the beginning of this game. Okay, Midnight Barrow is done. Dark Rise is done. Hey, here we go. Oh, we can just force their religion here through that menu. That's just as good as vassalizing them now. This fort hasn't fallen yet. Well, I don't want to end it early. Let's make sure that we get the maximum casualties possible inflicted here on us. Don't have access to Bethang? Really? Bethang! Oh, these guys we queued up like ages ago finally popped out. Re-examination of tax laws. At this point, I think we take the prestige hit. I can afford the money. Or, I can afford the prestige, but not really the money. We're way too into a lot of activities here that need cash. Talk to you. 4 reps. Oh, we can't change your religion. Yeah, we'll give that to Whiterun. I mean, this is like a settled province, right? How does that cost more than 100%? Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing there. Because we can't vassalize them. For whatever reason, so let's just do that. And now Haffinger has this little outpost over here. It's not very good, but it has the best possible thing going for it. It is ours. This isn't the army of... Whoops. The army of Windhelm. I dubbed this the Royal Thanes. There we go. My other army. And I'd really appreciate it if you came back down this way, but you know, you want to live up there, that's fine. You can live up there. It's okay by me. I don't know why I'm looking at the surface world. I need to look down here. Okay, so there's my reinforcements. Alright, you need to go down here. Ah! We freaking converted those vampires. That's a hoot. Okay, let's get over here, grab Dark Bloom. I didn't realize there was a big ol' army here in Dark Bloom. Okay, well, let's come deal with that. Well, that was unsatisfying, or unsatisfactory. Okay. They sure like their noble rebels up here, don't they? Or need to siege that like a 4 stack? Here we go. Attrition. $768 men reach it each month. Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. How many dudes were going to come back here? This one's got not enough men. Alright, well, let's swap that over. Bring you over. Kind of lopsided, but I think that gets us to 4,000 on each side, right? Yeah, so let's just get into some provinces and start sieging stuff down. Click the little button. Get a half-price priest. Well, do we already have a skill 3? What do we need a skill 3 dude in? Well, admin is always welcome. That is true. Trade steering. Cheaper mercs. That gives me prestige, but we're not really having prestige problems anymore. Yeah, I think we take the missionary strength dude. That is half price. This one right here. Odin Barfell. What a name. Barf! So they've got a ticking war score for holding Arkansas Pass. That's okay. They can have that. It's not going to help them any. Just going to keep sieging. You know, I don't need to get it to like 100% on these dudes. We just need to get sieging done. Hey, there we go. Come up here and fight those rebels. Liasbar, are you fighting their rebels? Yeah, unfortunately. What do I need, a 4-stack? Alright, let's get a 4-stack. Let's see. Marines, we'll keep you here. As my extra regiment. Oh, no, wrong one. Same thing here. Let's shift consolidate. We need 4. We'll keep the Marines. 3, 4. Okay. I don't really care about fighting the tonal architects. Like, the game says they're my rival, right? But I don't really feel like it. There we go. It's amazing what happens when dudes lose their stuff here. Alright, I think we go ahead and we put the colonists here in Watch Mist, and now we've isolated Steenkrag Camp. Oh, we can't because this is still... Alright, then we will go here and we'll finish that province. This is Dwemer music. Like, we got the artifact from the Tonal Architects over here. In our last war, that was part of the tribute they gave us, so we're just jamming out to it. I hope you enjoy it. Future music would be pretty wild though, wouldn't it? How's it going, XLG? We're just gonna go on a tear down here. Like, I'm tired of this underground stuff and having to come down here through all sorts of weird angles and yada yada. You got a siege pip, you got a siege pip. Come on in here. And let's give this to Solitude. If nothing else, I think giving some of this territory to Solitude is probably a big win. Direfrost Keep. Plus manpower, it's nice. Oh, we got some birthdays coming up. That's cool. That's very cool. Alright, let's start looking at this peace deal. I guess we're probably not going to get much out of Volkihar, and that's okay. Hold on. Who's this? The Scraps? Can we do something with these points? There we go. Thanks, buddy. Jerk. What a jerk. Hey, nice. I like that. I'm not sure that means we'll actually be able to get in down there. That's 100 points. Hold on. I know what to do. Okay, well, we can just wait a little while. This war score is only going to go up. Alright, now we're at 74%, buddy. They'll do it. Let's take it. Countries that already don't like me will continue to not like me. Okay. Okay. Ah! Yes, Marit. What a not great province. Who is this? This is you? Mams. This is literally a country named Mams. Who I can get a claim on one province in. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just going to eat your whole country. Blood Dragon is the best Far Cry game. Of course I played it. And anyone who hasn't played it should go play it. The end. I have no idea why I can fabricate on their whole country, but we're about to. Okay, who else can we spy on? We can spy on you. Atharzel. That is your real name, and it might actually be. I don't know. Okay, they're coring all this like key vampire stuff down here. That is great. You love to see it, or at least I love to see it. Maybe you don't. Yeah, Blood Dragon was great, dude. I played the heck out of that. That was I haven't loaded up Uplay in like a decade, but like that was when you got points in like the game shop for doing achievements, and then you could buy things like the tracks off the soundtrack and stuff, which I thought was really cool. Alright, I want to build some more heavies. There's a playthrough online. You know, I've never sat down to do that, although I've thought about it before. What's different? No, that's the same. Oh, they're just better at combat. Okay. And I not. Oh, I don't have money. Okay. Well, that seems like something we should probably get. Should probably get some money. I think I'm gonna eat these guys. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to war with Raubthar and all their friends, which means, do they have any surface friends, or is it all underground? Oh, they are surface friends. Okay. Okay, that changes the calculus a little bit. Because I don't want to fight a bunch of surface friends right now. Are we spying on you yet? This is a trap. The answer is no. Okay, when this finishes, we will colonize here? Yeah, we'll colonize there. I mean, I got a CB on the scraps right now. Maims and Bethang. So we can beat up the scraps. I wonder if we could take them in one shot. They got some like alliance networks and stuff down here that make this kind of tricksy. You're a mean person, XLG. Can we accept vampire? How long will it take us to get enough? Need 42 more dev before we can accept vampire. If we accept vampire, that could be pretty good for us, because then we would have access to this, which is income plus from vassals. What other wonders are down here? Is there a map that just shows this stuff? Oh, 2 Discord notifications. Oh, okay. We can just mark those as red. They're just notification, like, oh, something happened type notifications, not the juicy kind of notifications where it's like somebody actually wanted to sit down and talk and yada yada. I'm kind of miffed that I cannot create brigands. Like, we went through all the trouble of doing this, and the game's all like, nah. I also miss those Marine regiments we lost, but I guess I'll just have to suck that up. That is a very silly amount of corruption. Oh, we're essentially 65%. We're not even that dangerously off. What crud. Hands is stream retired by sponsorship. Yeah, well, you know, I don't take sponsorships that tie my hands. Wow, Diplo Rep? Crazy. Metro Prime 4 looks a lot like Halo. Well, inspirations, they go around. Candy Crush peasants want to rise up. What for? Oh, Candy Crush peasants. These guys. Yeah, I don't care if those pop. maybe I should. Let's send the Royal Thanes down here. Do we have Yisramor still? Yeah, hey, there you go, buddy. We can send our king into battle. That sounds legit. I don't care. Kjalmark and Haffinger have unlawful territory. What a shame. Alright, we're just going to keep fabricating for a little while. Okay, all that corruption is just going to start melting now. So what are we converting, guys? My underground stuff, yeah! Hold on. Doing this area, right? Night Hollow Keep. Alright, well let's drop a... fight false belief on here. Like a year. It goes so fast. I don't know, Metroid in 3D doesn't really work for me, man. It's like the 3D Castlevanias. It's just... it doesn't feel right. To me, anyway. Your mileage may, can, should, and would vary. Alright, so Haifong is done. So that's this guy. Go ahead and core that. And this is a dragon province. What would he have to do to try to culture shift to being a dragon? Oh, this is Bathar Zel too. Interesting. Sure, we will sell you ideas very happily. They just pay me 5,000 ducats. They just paid me 5,000 ducats. I hate things like is independent or tributary. Like, you should just be able to build these things. Which one is this? Or score from battles? Shorestone do for them? Or for me? Oh, that's in Boulder Fall. You know what? Plus caravan power means more money. And more money is known as a good thing. And thus, I want it. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Aber descends in the sign of the serpent. Okay. Cradle Crush gets strong Steve aristocrats until whenever. Emperor's dead. So instead of a 5-5-2 or whatever we got a 3-3-4. Okay. Hopefully at some point we get to... Here we go, Restoration. Resist poison. It's not great, but we'll take it. Yeah, I think we're doing Restoration for our next idea group, which, let's look at tech. Still way ahead of time. I think we're just gonna let that money stack up on us here. Know what I'm saying? Oh, we lost the wife, huh? That's a real shame. She was a beast. Five, 5, 2, 1. You know what? We'll take it. We'll also put this guy here, just for funsies. If, you know, this means we don't get an heir that can be king, I guess that's the thing. Wow, our heir is a 2-2-1? No. I am not having a bad Abbard as a king. Sorry. You two people need to get busy making me an heir. Come on back. I just want to start this war. A 3-5-2 and his name is once again Abbard. Boy, plus discipline is real nice. You know, we're about to buy a bunch of ideas. You know what? Discipline is too good. Because what does that do for our army now? We're like 115% discipline or something? Here we go, 108. So should that go up by like 5% more at the end of the month? Because if not, I'm going to be kind of grumpy that this click does nothing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, nice. Okay, you. Fabricate. A 48 province. Wow. Now, how about Sentinel Point down here? Needs to be 27. What is with these guys? Well, I would like to kick them out of the underground. Tharzal Square. The Tharzal Gatehouse. Oh, we got to 27. Well, hopefully somebody goes and deals with that, because I don't want to deal with it. Who's this guy? The Thing. Not to be confused with Bethesda. Alright, I think we just start this war. And we just get it going. What was that? Game just yelled something at me about your blood. Bro, I'm scared. Okay. Night Hollow, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Do I care about the diet? What's some of the diet? Make Dragon Bridge like us. Build a fort somewhere. Make Crosswitch like me. Who's Crosswitch? You. Haven't we done this before? Yeah, I thought so. That's fine. I'll throw some money at this. It's not a big deal. Alright, the ticking war score is on our side. Probably once that falls below 100, we'll buy it. It's a lot of points we can put into other things, though, you know? Oh yeah, secret underground glowy mushrooms. That is our export. Okay, we'll have the Mercs assault, because that manpower means nothing to me. I am starting to feel a little bit like a real country now with my manpower pool and stuff. Hey, siege ability +1, you're at Atmora and you're welcome in. You know what? Why not? Welcome aboard. Cost me some money. Oof. Oh, never mind. We're making plenty. How does trade down here work? Wasn't it just Elba, like, doping himself up because he was dying XLG? So that would mean they were pills? Like, I thought, that's what I remember, is that his character was, like, supposed to be dying of something or other. I could be wrong. Yeah, we all are, but some of us are dying more than others. Mercs are great, man. We're with the next guy? Yeah, we are. Mums, but thank. Oh, and Kraganmore. Kraganmore is like that guy that's over here, right? Yeah, you think anybody's gonna bother getting over to Kraganmore to fight? I have no idea. So later on, we're actually going to be fighting these guys, which would be funny. Oh, did somebody squish those rebels? Nice! It's nice. You know, the click seems just as good a phrase as the clock in this context. I have never seen the sequel, man. People say it's bad. Which kind of blows my mind, because the first movie was so much fun. It was perfectly, wonderfully cliched. I don't actually know how the assault mechanic works if you're doing that. Don't I have to? Oh, we took casualties somewhere. Lame. Remember the Alamo. Oh, wait. No. This is actually the opposite of remember the Alamo. Don't remember the Alamo! Poor Charlie Hunnam is now playing serial killers in pulpy Netflix serials. No idea who that is, but congratulations, Charlie Hunnam. Sounds like you made it, man. You know, living the dream. Oh, he was Gypsy Dangerous pilot? Okay. You like to say these words as if I know who these people are, XLG, and, you know, I don't. Nice. The Battle of Dark Moon Grotto. Is the Grotto of the Dark Moon. So the real battle here is actually, like, seeing if Kraganmore is going to do anything or not. That's the real fight. If they come up here, we might have a little bit of a hard time on our hands. And if they don't come up here, it's easy. It's easy. It's cake. Lemon squeezy. You know, naval force limit sounds like a good idea, actually. Bro, give me my production slider. Navies. We can have one more longship galley. And then it looks like we got room for a lot of regular galleys. That's what we're actually going to do. We're going to build a whole bunch of galleys, man. They're kind of slow, but we'll just deal with it. Favorite part of the movie is when they escape two dangerous dangers. When you rescue, they don't kiss, but gently rest their heads against each other knowingly. I mean, they've been doing more than kissing, if you know what I mean, XLG. And I think you do know. Change religion in Steenkrag to Nordic. How? Can't exactly send somebody there to do that, but okay. I think it'd be really funny to hem the giants in here where all they can produce is stone. Let's try to work on doing that. Stone's apparently more expensive than antimony is, which seems weird to me, but you know what? Stone is just stone. Maybe wool would be okay too. I wouldn't mind them just being stuck with wool. We see them in game with like goats and sheep and stuff, right? So that kind of fits. Elizabeth, are you social engineering the giant society? No. No, I'm not. Shut up. Can I actually take anything from Bethang and core it? I have no idea. Come on, we need to squish them. Yeah, no amount of Dwemer Citadel is gonna save you down here, buddy. Oh, we haven't stated that yet. That's okay. Alright, alright, alright. The Scraps is full occupied. These dudes are almost occupied. There's another frickin' fort over here. No, I haven't watched Madam Web. You know, the Elizabeth motto, I only watch good movies. Except for all the bad ones. Okay, we're trying to make Crosswitch like us, and Crosswitch is who? This guy? This guy. Yeah, you come back. And we'll just do a great power influence, and that'll seal the deal. Problem solved. Alright, Kraganmore. You ain't done jack, bro. Ready to give up? See if Kraganmore is ready to give up. Alright, these are now all Nordic vampires. None of them have any idea what it means to hang out with Molag Bal. They're just like, you know what? Kine is great. And they're right. Kine is in fact great. And we should all be thankful. Thank you, Kine. I mean, if Kraganmore wants to do that, I got plenty more wars we can go fight. Ghost Light Grotto. Check. Who else has got a bunch of points? Galthar. Do we just have you like... No, we just can't fabricate on you at all, huh? Alright, get out of here. That's a waste of time. Alright, Betharzal, your allies are Thardams, which is that guy? I don't care about him. Frickin' the left. Okay, I don't think I care about that too much. And then Arcthazand, who we're already working on. Okay. Let me... Here we go. Influence. Some money. It completes this thing. Gives me 50 dip. So we spent 500 bucks for 50 dip. That's a pretty good deal. That is a pretty good deal. Let's check on the... I was just reminded that... these are a thing. And nobody has this institution, not even the aliens, or I'm sorry, the Alessians that spawned it. Wait, the Moth Temple doesn't have it? Shouldn't that basically be the people that spawned it? The Moth Temple? Yes, there are aliens in Skyrim. Over here where Vivek... Sorry. Over here where the city of Vivek is located, you know, there's a moon that comes to attack it, and Vivek grabs the moon and just suspends it in space, and they turn it into a prison. So yes, there's aliens. Like, it's a meteor strike. He's just like, yeah, what if I just made the meteor, you know, a prison? And then they did it. And that was that. Like, it's just suspended there with the power of his will. And that's one of the many reasons why Vivek is the only member of the tribunal you should care about. This is going to be nasty over here, this fight that we're setting up for. We're still spying on both of these guys, right? Yes, and yes. Alright. Then I should take my sort of free dip and come over here and influence somebody. Here you go, buddies. You can be friends. We can be friends together. Wait, if I integrate them, will they still have a core here? Can I pop them back out after converting their land and thus have Reichling Nords? Because that would be funny. I'm thinking $1,000. $1,000 is a lot of money, game. It's teasing me. It's also teasing me. Local unrest is pretty nice. What is our trade like down here? We got 11% of the trade power in the underground. Dude, we're the Undernords. That's right. Undernords. Wow, is that quicker movement just because we had the road network right there? That's crazy. That's a little cray-cray. Sure enough. Little tiny Pingstead. Let's check them out. So XG, I don't know if you saw what I did at the start of the stream, but I was all like, you know, what if we could steal a province from Iverstad? And what if that province had snow elves? And what if we made that province a new country? A home for the snow elves. And it was a little tiny island completely surrounded by Nords. And that's what we did. This is known as friendship and diplomacy. Yeah, so that is a thing that we have done. Because I was okay with the snow elf thing because there's the snow elves in the Hidden Vale over here, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, they'll have their little homeland over there for forever, and it'll be okay. And then the Eagle Seer clan was all like, what if we just invaded? So after that, I was like, maybe. Alright, Scraps, this is your thing, right? So let's end this. Okay, the Scraps is just going to go away, and we're going to get a bunch of money. And all the Dwemer will hate us forever. Okay, we won't take their last province because that was going to put us over the overextension limit. I can make him my vassal. Okay. The scraps is now mine, sort of. We're going to actually convert them to Nordic, and then just leave them alone. Have 5 vassals. Nice. So for 25 years, we get a lot of good stuff. Ties with the Skulls. We get a level 3 merchant. It's going to be half price. I think we're going to hold on to that for a minute. I think we're holding on to that. And that's a dead end right there. Okay. I think we're taking Bathar Zel's capital here. Yeah, look at that. They got the lift all maxed out. We're taking them over. Archthans. Oh, that's that guy. And you're Bethang. I'm not spying on you anymore, Bethang. That's pointless. We are instead going to spy on these guys. So part of what we're just trying to do here is get all this underground stuff, like, sorted out. Actually spend that diplomat to prove with them. Oh, once more we've turned vampires into Nords. Look at that. Oh my gosh! Solitude has accepted vampirism. The Nordo-Vampiro Alliance is now a thing. Sounds like a weird tag team. What is this, dude? Stuff happens in this game. You never know. Like over here, Old Roldan, in their underground places that were full of vampires, they've converted them to, they've become Nords. But they've left them worshipping Molag Bal. Just, okay. You know, the secret alliance of the Molag Bal cultists, I guess. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. They would have the tonal architects coming in. Why won't these guys? Aren't they the same religion? Oh, they would. Why did the tonal architects not come? Oh, because Kraganmore did. Alright, well that's fine. I don't really care. Let's take Bathar Zel Square. And yeah, they're my rival, so that'll, when we beat them, it should help our war score and happiness stuff. Why on earth was Shorestone disloyal? Well, that's stupid. There you go, buddy. Now you're not disloyal anymore. Okay, let's go, game. Not sure where the arcing fanned army is, though. There we go. Let's make halving your Lycus a little better. Can we gain on them, maybe? The answer is no. In that case, you just chill. You go on up here. Okay, so this fort's not actually protecting anything. And we just core all this stuff? Yeah. Let's come in here. Yeah, let's relocate some of that dev. And now that we've moved a bunch of dev, it's cheaper to state it. Now we'll state it. That just made all this down here cheaper. Let's go ahead also put in fight fake beliefs. Go. This one's already at 35%? How? Oh, we got friendly friends. That's how. Good lord, they have a 7666 general. Bro, I thought my 2321 was pretty nice. How is the AI getting all these killer generals, dude? They're like getting great event pops or something, I guess. Maybe we should all live underground. Try to live without the light. Oh, I figured how that goes. The Night Hollow clan, they got to be thinking, man, we was doing great, and then this happened. Yep, and then this happened. Hold on, do they have a reading room? No. Okay, are they gonna stay there? Let's see if we can't get Solitude to want to come over here. Omens of the World Eater. Alright. We are not sacrificing to him. How's the Overland War going? Looks kind of deadlocked, actually. Oh, that's okay. Alright, this is actually holding me up from conquering, so we're gonna just come in here and start sieging this son of a gun. Really kind of hoping, you know, Solitude would kick it up a notch and come work on this, but they chose not to. Go here, and you need to barrel right up there. And then I think we can go through here into their own territory, which would be kind of ideal. New Galad, yeah, we've been engaged with them because they've been defenders of the Molig Ball faith, so they keep coming to Night Hollow's aid. Hasn't really done much for them, though. I'm over my governing capacity. Really? Screw it. That is such a stupid mechanic. We can't just go up the gatehouse? Okay. That's silly. That's a silly Billy ploy. Here, just get this over with. You chill. You need to come to the surface. And get over here. The heretics of refuge tunnels have now been converted. Hold on. We can get more governing capacity. I just realized we can come into here and we can hit this button a couple of times. Yeah, now we're talking. I think I need to crush the Pale. That might be our next war. I don't even need to take anything from them. I just need to hurt them. Because they're being jerks. And that's what you do to jerks. Yeah, Raubthar over here's doing stuff, whatever. So yeah, next time we war down here, it'll be these guys. Or maybe these guys. We can feed more solitude to them, I guess. Or feed more them to... You know what I mean. I hope, maybe. Huh, I wonder if we shouldn't take our fleet out for combat. Let's drop the those guys off. I mean, I don't know how good these longships are, but they're better than the regular galleys. Yeah, let's maybe go fight a naval battle with the Tonal Architect, see how it goes. Seize a lift. Let's click that I need mill power button. Let's do that. What did we just pop? We just stole their fort. We just stole their frickin' fort, man. It's mine forever now. They ain't ever getting this back. I think I actually have very modest wants here. We got that, so we got that lift. Can I get those? No, they won't give me 2 provinces. They think they're the king boss guys. Alright, well, we will keep punching them. Can we core this? I think we can core this. This is next to an imperial province. I hope they know the longer this goes, the more stuff I'm going to want, though. I thought there was a warning pop-up if you're drilling at war. Guess not. Have fun, guys. Another freaking fort. An incident. Princes overlord imperial nations. This after permission. The Old Kingdom to join the Nordic Empire. I don't know why the Volkahar want to join the Empire, considering we've been at war with them non-stop for centuries, but okay. We'll do it. Alright, I think this is our cue. Just in this. Okay, so Candy Crush peasants are now mad. Let's come up here. We can build 4 more special infantry. I don't know why we're getting so many Dovathanes when all I want are brigands, but you know what? We'll take it. And our mercenaries are out of troops, so go away, buddy. You come over here. And where's my other army at? Oh, you're already in the right place. Here you go, bud. I think for the first time we actually own the way up and down. So that's great. I'm not sure why it zipped me over here. Oh, great projects, that's why. Local manpower modifier. I mean, that's kind of nice, but I don't know why I want to spend that kind of money. Ah! That's a good use of cash. And let's come up here. I think the time has come. We're going to take Admin Tech 19. No, we're taking Tech 20. So now we should have the next set of buildings. And we're going to take an idea group over here, Restoration. And now you're like, Elizabeth, you don't have any mill points. And it's like, well, you're technically correct. We are low on mill points. However, consider we now have mill points. War exhaustion reduction, manpower recovery speed, reinforced speed. So we've now just made it easier for us to recover from wars. I think that is a beautiful thing. Well, look at that, guys. We got, I don't know how to estimate that. Is that a third of the underground done tonight? Like, there's the part Solitude, or Hoffinger owns up here. There's the part we own down here. I think this has been a very, very productive little session here. Let's pull back these spy guys. Oh, actually, you, Atharazal spy guy. Spend your points on something. Castle Thorn sounds great. Thanks, buddy. And let's corrupt your officials. Alright, get out of here. So, I think with that, we're going to call it a night. Let me go ahead and save my game here. You all have been a lovely audience as always. Thank you so much for being here, XLG, Ninja Weasel, and you lurkers. I know you've been lurking out there. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch, man. Thank you so much. You all have a good night, a good evening, a good whatever you got going on. I am going to start winding down so I can get to bed. We did some incredible, incredible stuff tonight. Let's start with the world political map, I guess. Was it F10? Yeah, map saved. The Diplo map. And then the Imperial map. Although I don't think the Imperial map has changed too awful much. Still good to show it. And I think next stream is when we're going to be... Well, maybe not. We need more of this. But we do got 400. So maybe we can do some good stuff here. I don't know. We also need to take a look at like our vassal situation to figure out why some of these people have been grumpy. Like, why was Shorestone upset? That doesn't even make sense. So we'll start figuring some of this out. And maybe we just invade the Pale. Because I know I got at least one CB on them. Yeah, look at all this. We could just, like, give their coastline to Winterhold or something. And then let's see them run around with, like, ships after that, huh? Yeah. I think I like the Reconquest CB, though. That seems like a good one. One thing I wish is that there was a country that existed out here on these stupid islands. But they ain't. Alright, I'm really gone now. You all take care. Bye-bye.